Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 24th, my 87th day out on trail. Got started about 8:30. Been climbing. I looked last night. I was camped at 5,800 feet, and I'm got to climb this morning up to 7,200. So that's 1,400 elevation gain, and probably done about half of it. Found a little flat spot, so I decided to do my morning hello. It was cold last night. It was one of the coldest nights I've had. It was just damp cold. And but when I woke up, the clouds rolled in from the south. They're still rolling in. It looks like rain, but kind of warmed things up, so it wasn't too bad this morning when I woke up. It's warmer this morning than it was last night. So, and I just ran into a local couple. They were camped at the next lake. They were day hiking south to probably top of this mountain. And I was asking about that water situation because I was told you had 20 miles with no water. Man, there's lakes everywhere. And he said, when you get past Summit Lake, that's where I was planning on camping tonight. It's about 13, 14 miles from here. And it's actually a campground lake. They don't charge. It's out in the woods. They have a bathroom. Well, I think I'm at the top of this first mountain. This isn't the top of the 7,200, but top of the first mountain I've climbed. But today it's been all in the woods again. And I still don't have a lot of energy. Woke up, I was pretty stiff and sore this morning, which I knew I would be. But man, it's just like I have no energy whatsoever. It's like I had 2 operations or something. Hey, there's a view. So I'm gonna get hiking, and if I see anything cool, I'll let you know. Well, it's about 11:15. Made it to the top of the mountain. So I'm at a little over 7,000 feet. And the big peak I showed, I'm assuming that's Diamond Peak, since I'm in Diamond Peak Wilderness. with snow on the big snow on it. Took a couple pictures and videos of it. So now it looks like for the next several miles I'm staying on top, and you just walking a ridge for a while before start descending. I'm not sure how many miles. I haven't done a lot because it was all uphill ever since I left camp. Slow and steady uphill. Like I said, from 5,800 to, actually it was just a little over 7,000 feet. Actually, I think as I'm walking the ridge, I will go a hair higher. I'm kind of going to be up and down. So that's about it. Looks like the sun burned off the clouds this morning, so just white clouds, no rain clouds. And the temps are actually awesome. Probably just guessing, but I'd say high 60s, mid 60s. And it's a little breeze up here. So perfect for hiking. Just got to get my legs back in shape now. It's like starting all over. I was thinking earlier, if it's going to be like the beginning, day 4, I'm going to be so damn sore, I won't be able to walk. I was pretty stiff and sore this morning, and I only did 10 miles. Well, I'm looking back, and now I see another mountain that's got out of the clouds, and I would assume that's Diamond Peak because it looks like a big diamond. There is a mountain behind it, but the clouds are covering up. So we'll say that's Diamond Peak. Not sure what the other one was. This Diamond Peak Wilderness is actually just gorgeous. This trail and the woods, the views, even though they're not big mountain views, it's just beautiful. That section, older couple I met this morning, telling me this was an awesome section today. And they're right, it's beautiful. Maybe not for video, but for the hiker it is. Well, it's about 12:30. Just got finished taking about a 30-minute break. Raised my feet up for a while. Still just don't have any energy. I'm not even hungry. I had to force myself to eat breakfast this morning. And I've eaten maybe 2 little bars all day. Don't have an appetite yet. So where's the trail? But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm still on this ridge. It is just gorgeous. This trail is beautiful. These woods are awesome. Not a lot of great views, but I mean, I do have some openings every now and then I can see across. I don't know if that's going to pick it up, but I can see the mountain ranges on the other side. But kind of going slow. And when I got off trail, I was doing 2.5 miles an hour. Now I'm probably doing 1.5. And the thing that's hurt me the most is my feet. I really haven't had any feet issues, but being off trail for 11 days, my feet are already barking after about 6 miles. So yeah, I forgot this morning to mention this. When the Friday, I guess it was the 13th, when I had to call, I got my sister to call 911. So anyway, I had to walk 3.5 miles to the highway. And when I got in the rescue ambulance, the dude put an IV in me, and he asked me, typically, what do they give you for kidney stone pain? And I said, well, in the past, now I haven't had one in 30 years, but they always gave you morphine. He said, well, I got that, but I have fentanyl, and it's stronger. So he hit me up with that, and I don't know, 5 minutes later, I was still in pain. And so he gave me a second dose, and still was in pain. So I don't know, it was like 30 minutes later, he said he had to finish that off before he could do any morphine. So he said he gave me a third dose. And I don't know, still never took the whole pain out. So when I got to the emergency room at the hospital, they gave me something and used that same IV, and I still was in pain. So long story short, right before surgery that night, they put a different IV in me and gave me something, and it helped knock a lot of it out. So anyway, after they released me and I got home, or to my hotel, I had to go to the store and get some food. And when I got back to the room, my shirt was just covered in blood, my left arm, where they had that IV. So I look, and it had started bleeding. And I had this giant lump above my where the needle went in. So I remember when he stuck me, you have that initial prick, and then I had a second prick, like a double. I think he went right through the vein. And I think that big old knot was all those drugs that he shot in me. It's basically sitting in my tissue. So I had 4 rounds of big pain med. I'm wondering if this is why I'm so damn lethargic. Because if that stuff is just sitting in my tissue, in my arm, it's still going to eventually get in the bloodstream slowly. So I don't know. But when I went back for my actual kidney stone surgery. I told the doctor about that, and she said, yeah, if you had that big lump, that's exactly what it was. It was all that medicine shooting in your tissue. So I tell you what, I had no luck. I don't think I was actually pain-free until I got out of that surgery about 10 o'clock when they put the stent in me to relieve all that pressure. So yeah, it wasn't fun. So pretty much I was like almost 3 complete days of horrific pain with that stupid kidney stone. And yeah, if for those that don't follow me on Facebook, I had a 10 millimeter stone that was stuck, I don't know, a couple inches above my bladder, and it was not letting anything through, and all backed up. And that's the pain and pressure. The pain you get is when the urine and the pressure builds up, backs up to your kidney. Looks like right beyond that lake, there's a fire. That is not clouds coming out of there, that is smoke. I don't know how wet is this trail, still wet from Sunday. Well, it's about 2 o'clock. I got to the top of this second mountain. And there was a young girl up there drying her stuff. So I stopped to dry my tent out. And we started talking. She's just doing the whole state of Oregon. And she came from Crater Lake. And she was told when she got her box at Crater Lake that they are closing up the 23rd of September, which was yesterday. So I have a food box there, and my sister sent me some medicine and my winter warmer clothes. So I am kind of screwed. So I have enough food to get there. So I'm gonna have to figure another way to get food. And the girl that was doing Oregon told me they any boxes they have, they just send back. So it's not like I won't get it, but kind of need the clothes. Wow. And medicine. And she told me once I pass Summit Lake, when you get up high again, you got some service. So she told me to call them to double check, make sure that was correct. So I'm like 5 days away from Crater Lake. And Friday, today is Tuesday, which is 3 days from now, there's some big bad weather supposedly moving in. I don't know what that means yet. I'm guessing snow. Well, it's about 4 o'clock. I'm about 1.23 miles from Summit Lake. Been going downhill for the last, I guess, wow, 2 hours. Ever since I left that girl on top of the mountain, I've been going downhill. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out about Mazama Village. Puts a big old wrinkle in things. Especially if there's bad weather coming in. And I remember talking to a local about, I asked him when the weather really changes in Oregon, and he said typically the 3rd week of September. He said we usually get some bad weather and pretty much don't see the sun again until next spring. And this would be the 3rd week of September. So, because yeah, one of the boxes I had at Mazama was my warmer weather clothes. So, I got to do some research tonight. Man, it's going to be a pain if I have to hitchhike 30 miles into a town. Well, I made it to Summit Lake Campground. There's only 3 campsites here on the lake near the bathroom. And hey, I got a picnic table. This is mile 763 on the PCT. And again, that is Summit Lake. And there's one lady way at the other end. She's been here a couple days. She said probably nobody will be in here tonight. She said last night some truck pulled in and out, but so I was thinking about not camping here. I don't like camping here. This has road access, and but it's a weekday, so yeah, I'm pretty tired. So we did, or I did 13 miles today, and getting ready to cook me some dinner and call it a night. So we'll see you tomorrow.